Today I'm speaking to my artists, my martial artists, my actors, my musicians, and yeah, other people who are doing other stuff, but specifically I'm speaking to you guys today, and I just want to be the bearer of not necessarily bad news, but the truth. You can't fast forward through the difficult parts of your journey. You cannot. And even if you could, you shouldn't want to, because these tough parts of the journey are what's essential for you to get to the mastery of your craft and your art that you want to have. If you're just starting out in jiu-jitsu and things are going tough for you right now because it's all new, you can't fast forward to blue, to purple, to brown, to black belt, guys. You can't, and you shouldn't want to. If you're just starting Muay Thai and you're getting hit in the face regularly for the first time probably in your life, you can't fast forward to a year, to 3 years, to 5 years, to having your own style as far as an artist. You can't. And if you are, as an actor, you're in class, you're auditioning for student films, you're getting told no a lot, you cannot fast forward to where you're this big, huge international star. The game doesn't work that way. You've got to go through it now. And really, you shouldn't even waste mind power on trying to, quote, fast forward through it. You just have to take it as it comes, keep doing your best, and keep improving. These tough times you're going through, guys, when you're not so cool, when you're not so good at your art, they're teaching you 3 important lessons. Number 1, they're teaching you who you really are. The old cliche goes, but I love this: adversity introduces a man or a woman to himself or herself. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to the ladies out there. I never want to leave y'all out. But this adversity is telling you who you really are. A lot of times in the beginning, when you haven't faced that real adversity, what you're trying to do, you have this different image, right? You're dealing with surface level. But when you're going through tough times, you're gonna have to dig deep and really find out who you are inside here, inside here, inside here. So that's the first thing that adversity, these tough times are teaching you. Number 2, these tough times are teaching you where you're weak at, what positions you're not good at. If you're getting your guard smashed right now by any old pass people try to pull, hey, your guard is weak. If you're getting submitted by everyone in your class, your defense is not there. If you're getting hit with every combo that your Muay Thai sparring partners throw at you, your defense isn't good. Your range management isn't good. You've got to go through that. If you are, and this is directed to my knock Muays out there, if you are hurting your foot because you're kicking somebody's elbow, that means you don't understand your range of your kicks yet. We all have to go through it. You can't fast forward through that kind of stuff. So the second part of that is you're learning where you are weak. The third thing about these tough times, you are learning how bad you really want it. We have all done something in our lives from childhood till now that we maybe were doing hard for a month or a couple of weeks, even a year, and then we find out we don't want to do that anymore because we found out we didn't want that bad enough. Good! If you figured out that you don't want that thing bad enough, better for you to spend your time on something else. But if you do want it bad enough, the short-term trials and tribulations and the tough stuff that you go through will not deter you. If you really want it bad enough, you're going to keep fighting. Ultimately, guys, here's the thing I can promise you. This was told to me by a much more famous, much more successful person. When you get to the other side, when your journey is really complete for the most part, you've mastered your craft, you're doing all the things you want to do, you're going to look back on these struggles, you're going to laugh, you're going to almost miss them because you're going to realize that in the moment you thought it was the end of the world, you thought you'd never get by. But when you do get by, you do improve, you do show yourself who you really are and how bad you want this, you're going to think, man, I can't believe I was so bothered by such small, trivial matters. Right? Because that's what perspective will give you. But the only way you get that perspective is by taking it as it comes, doing your best, persevering through, not fast forwarding, and still getting to being the master of your craft. So, if you know somebody who just started jiu-jitsu, send this video to them. If you know somebody who just started Muay Thai, send this video to them. If you know somebody who wants to be an actor or a musician, even though I don't play the instruments, but shout out to them, send this video to them. You can't fast forward through the bad parts of the movie, guys. Your life, the movie that is your life, you got to go the whole way through. And if you keep working, you'll have the ending you want.